Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
Just the Arbiter.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every
That's
soldier has
that's
scars.
Shepard.
Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human discovery. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Yes! Why the fuck did they make us gotta read it so fucking loud? The music was riling me up, though. I had Shepard's first name be mine. I like the option for Shepard to be an army brat.
Initiating transmission sequence.
Little shit.
Commander. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun.
Army brat means a kid whose parents are in military and move around a lot. My family is like that. Ark, I'd like to apologize for indirectly calling you a little shit. I love you. That was my bad.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
I didn't know that's what Army brat
1500
meant,
is
though.
good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Looks cool.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
Hey, that sounds like you, Nuka-Love.
You remember to zip up
What?
your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's
What
good.
sounds
You
like
just
me?
jumped us
Pay
halfway
attention.
across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
I'm definitely going to be one of the pissy. Are you back on your computer, Nuka-Love?
No.
No? Okay. Phone is hard to... Are you just going to stay on your phone then?
Yeah, because I have to leave kind of soonish.
Okay. What I need to do is I need to figure out how the fuck I make you quieter.
Well, I'm super loud.
Yeah. Yeah, which is fine. There we go. Oh. Because last stream you were quieter, so I turned you up and now you're louder. It's okay.
You can...
Fixed
Is that better?
Eh, probably.
You just turn me down on Discord.
I did.
Oh.
I'm telling you, I just saw it. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Oh. I don't know what my buttons are yet.
I
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place
Put that away.
There's something
How do I?
this isn't
Oh
telling.
god. I should probably get accustomed to some stuff. Toggle walk is T? Sure. Map is M. Squad is U. Oh, we're gonna change so much stuff.
Oh, you're playing keyboard?
Always. The shooter game. Melee is F. We'll put a secondary key for that button right there. Grenade, oh. H is how you holster a weapon. How about talking to some dude, huh? It's spacebar. Sprint? Spacebar?
About this mission.
I'm sorry, am I pressing space to talk to people?
That's usually jump. That's kind of weird.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
And then toggle walk is T. I'm not walking this slow in Mass Effect. That's not happening. I remember running through everything in this game thinking that it was long. Is it Nihilus I'm talking to? Mass Effect is basically Firefly, but in video game form. And actually successful. What the hell is Firefly?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Yes.
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
You'll learn as you play Halo, NukaDud, that Captain Anderson is voiced by the Arbiter. David Keith. Love him.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems out
Whoa.
of the
His eyebrows. That guy's eyebrows are crazy.
Yeah?
The other guy, they're like so arched.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
That's
a
mad.
research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Arkham, can I count on you to tell me if the audio could be mixed a little better between the game, myself, and NukaDud? Oh, so Arkham wants to tell you that Mass Effect doesn't have jumping. I didn't know that either. Firefly is a show from Fox that has a similar premise to Mass Effect. A show from Fox. Okay, but starring Nathan Fillion. I don't know that name. It was screwed over by Fox because they didn't market it at all and air the episodes out of order. My parents are fans of the show, but didn't learn it existed until after Fox already counts it. So then you could watch it in right order. Okay, that's probably why they might have liked it. I feel like that would be weird. It's like watching the season 1 of The Witcher, where everything happens out of order. It's very confusing.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Oh yeah, Nihilus is played by the same guy as Mimir from God of War. I don't hear that because they have a huge difference in accent. That's a really cool fun fact, thank you. Nathan Fillion is a pretty popular actor. He's most known for playing the title character in the show Castle. I don't know what that show is. NukaDud, do you know what that show is?
No.
Oh. Let me search up this guy. He probably has a face.
You know what I kind of realized? A lot of these kind of like...
Yeah, he has a face. He has a face.
Okay.
I know this face. He's oh! He's fucking Buck in Halo. He's Buck in Halo. Okay. Alright. That's where I know him. He's Buck in Halo. What'd you realize?
Oh, a lot of games have like a similar looking main character where they have like a buzz cut, scruffy kind of face. They're kind of chiseled and handsome.
Yeah, who else comes to mind?
The guy from... what's his name? Callisto Protocol.
Callisto Protocol? Yeah, the inmate that had his head shaved. Yeah, yes. Just like the commander in the military rocking a buzz cut. Yeah.
Same with Master Chief.
You don't... Well, one, we don't know what Master Chief looks like. Two, we could assume.
No, but I guess in the show.
In the show, yeah.
Okay, I have to really think about it, but Desmond?
Desmond? Yeah, scruffy beard, yeah.
Okay,
Buzzcut dude.
did he have a beard?
No, he
I don't
didn't.
think
But
he had a buzz.
He has a beard in Revelations.
I don't know, I just like remember a lot of the games I played, they have like that kind of...
Desmond had stubble, Arkham says.
Yeah.
He didn't really have a beard until like Revelations, but that's because he was in like a coma. The beard,
Yeah.
Do beards grow in comas? Like if you go into like a coma, does your beard grow or like?
Yeah, you're still alive.
Okay, so who's cutting it? Or do you just wake up with this monster beard? Like, whoa, cheat codes.
Maybe they like help maintain it. I don't know. I've never been in a coma.
Yeah, Cassie, please go to the Dud's room. His beard's getting out of control. Shave it now.
I don't know. I'd really hope that they would help keep up with stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna Google it actually.
Does that include like all hair? Then?
Well, I don't know.
Head, face.
I'd hope that if I was ever
wiener.
in a coma, well, yeah. If I was in a coma, please don't ever cut my hair. I'll be so sad.
You're gonna get a buzz cut because you're gonna be a protagonist.
Just give the word, Captain.
Yes.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
How the fuck does he know that fucking time, huh?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Reapers are so
Engaging
cool.
stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right.
Perimeter secure, Commander.
You know what? I'm definitely going to rebind. Actually, hold on.
This got hit hard, Commander.
We'll find out. Hold on. That looks like a thing from Halo.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
They are harmless? Okay. I was about to blast them.
What happened here?
Hold left shift to switch weapons. Use the left mouse button to fire. Sustained fire causes weapons to overheat. Use right mouse button to aim. I figured as such. And when I'm in combat, I press it again, and I can open up what everyone else is doing. Okay. Oh, my bad. Riff Jenkins, goddamn.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, we gotta get that beacon first, then we can talk about burials. Oh, he popped like a damn balloon.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
I smell trouble.
I'm not gonna use any of these mechanics. I never did before. I'll just let them do what they do. Ashley knows what Omni movement is, huh? God damn! Run, bitch! Shit! I definitely need to rebind some stuff right now. Okay, like, what about cover? Let's see here. Left control is crouch. Well, we're gonna make it that button as well. Use and sprint are the same button. Why are they the same fucking button? I actually don't like that at all. Sprint should be left shift. I don't care.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's just your usual sprint button in almost every game. Oh, it's because you need a key for ordering squad mates around, huh? So my usual buttons for a shooter just are already taken up by other buttons. See, what I would do is I would probably put bring up the squad as, instead of it being shift, I would make it Q. The tactics HUD. Let's make it Q. And let's just not have that at all. Okay, and then to use something, or to interact, I would use E. That's your usual interact button. Which is order squad mate to move around. Right? But that would make sprint E if I do that, right? But at least when I talk to someone, it makes sense. I'm pressing E like you would in Skyrim or anything else. Which means my sprint button is now E, which is really stupid. Why is it the same button? I actually hate that. Equipment is I. Throwing grenade is G. We're gonna make it F. That's my usual holster. I'm gonna make it this button right there. Because I'm going to press that button a lot. Damn. Then you have quick slots here. Alright. This is so, scuffed. This is very scuffed here. We gotta fix this. So, equipment. we're gonna make a G, I guess. M for map, sure. J for journal, sure. But fuck me. I mean, why is the fucking sprint button the same as the use button? I don't get it.
Thanks for your help. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
At least this way, when I walk up to you, I don't press a stupid button.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come
beacon.
For the beacon.
Yeah.
The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
Damn!
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Alright.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Didn't even know sprinting was a thing in the game when I was playing on PS5 until I randomly started mashing the X button. Ha! That sounds like Grand Theft Auto. Suddenly I'm forced to watch ads about Splitgate 2 and a Killer Clown movie. Well, Splitgate 2 is interesting because it's like Portal and Halo had a baby. Everyone said that game was gonna kill Halo.
Move out.
It didn't. Nothing is gonna kill Halo. The fan base is very passionate. But a Killer Clown movie. Oh. But yeah, ads have been a part of the NukaDud channel for about 2 years. We've been affiliated 2-ish, 3 years.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're still doing the ad. I should probably explain. I got 3-minute ads to prevent pre-rolls, but I guess Arkham is probably in an ad, hey? Enter cover by moving up to the rock with your weapon drawn. So you need to have your weapon drawn. Okay. So yeah, ads. I have a 3-minute ad every hour to prevent pre-rolls. When you click on my stream, you don't have to watch the ad before you see the content. That is to attract new viewers, because I feel like if I click a stream and then I have to watch an ad, I might just click on a different stream or not stop caring in that 30-15 seconds. Yeah. And then ways to bypass the ad is either investing in Twitch Turbo, so you can watch all your favorite streamers without ads, or you can just support the streamer directly and subscribe to their Twitch stream. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, so that's how we get in and out of cover. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting Arkham a tier 1 subscription. Now you can watch 30 days without ads. Hope you enjoy Mass Effect, buddy. Press F to throw a grenade and press it again to detonate it. Grenade out! That was stupid. I hated that. So what kind of weapons am I dealing with here? So is this like a... what is the difference between these weapons? This looks like a shotgun.
Can you change Saturn Burger Lily Pad to like 1,000?
I didn't hear a single thing you just said. What's his other weapon? Storm? Oh yeah, it is a shotgun. What'd you say?
I was like, your Saturn Burger Lily Pad?
Yeah.
It's 1,000.
Yeah, it is 1,000.
Why?
Because it's fucking long, that's why.
Fine, I'm saving up for that.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Up the
Change of
ramps.
plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Reduced to Omnigel. I don't remember what Omnigel is. It's not meta. It's not meta gel. So it's Omnigel or experience, or is that currency? I don't know.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What?
What did the Geth do to them?
That's gonna be your squad members. Oh. Ah! He's getting up. Wow. That's fucked up.
That door. It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Can we open it? It's unlock. Okay. Advance to the central core. Move the mouse to move around the ring. Avoid the security programs. Oh. Oh god. It's easier with mouse and keyboard. Ah! Damn it! I just don't know the game. Hold on. Hold on. Fuck! There we go.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry.
The con makers.
Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
Jesus!
We could hear the battle outside.
English!
Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
You should give him some more.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
I wasn't expecting that, but I couldn't pass that up. Fuck me. Good old Renegade Shepard. I feel like this is going to be a Renegade playthrough. I'm doing shit for shock value. That was funny.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Damn! Damn, Saren, you indoctrinated bastard. It's not his fault.
Look at the size of it.
Alright. Alright. Shotgun, heavy armor. Let's just take all of it, yeah? I have a blister on my gamer finger and it fucking hurts. Pressing W. Pressing E to run is the silliest fucking thing. But I'll be damned if I have to press shift or space bar for something else. I almost... Ah! So what's the difference between... Oh, those are just cock blocks right there.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
Yeah, you do.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Ah, that's some Reaper shit.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
This should help. Let's move out.
Good luck.
Thanks. So then if I press boom. What? Equipment? Okay. I can use a different pistol. The Stinger 2, which is, I guess there's a default, right? So I guess I'm kind of just wearing the shit already. I'll take the pistol. I like pistols. They're fun, they're acrobatic, they're really good for cinema.
Commander,
John Wick.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
There you go. Nap on the job. You could save your life. Tell that to health and safety next time they catch you sleeping in your vehicle.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I see an upgrade kit. For what? Ammo upgrade. Take it all. This music. Ah! Damn you, get. You disgust me. Ah! Huh! Health doesn't regenerate, hey? But my shields do. Who's shooting? And then there's the power wheel here. I just never use these, okay. I probably should. So, boom. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, sure, that works. Hurry up. He's coming. Bruh. This guy is a tank. Good work, Ashley? Question mark? Alright, what's my thing to heal? Oops. V. It's V. Who the fuck is shooting at me? What the hell are you shooting at? Oh, there's a dude there. Let's fuck him up. Hide behind cover. Let's fuck him up. Never mind. Get him. Throw his ass. Oh, you suck. This is awful. God damn. Oh, here we go. What do you think of Mass Effect so far? NukaDud.
Pardon?
What do you think of Mass Effect so far?
I think that's cool.
Colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
How old is the game?
Old game.
Pretty good graphics, actually.
Oh, they did a
remake?
a remaster maybe 3 years ago.
Okay, that makes sense.
But the first game is like 2007 or 2008, I think.
Oh, that is, yeah.
But this is pretty much 2000. It's a 2007 game.
The Geth must have planted them.
Okay, so we were too young to play it.
Shut them down.
The last game was like 2015 or something. That was Andromeda. Andromeda looks really good.
See, that makes me kind of want to cry a little bit because 2015, 10 years ago.
Right?
I feel so old.
Ah, I missed! Bruh! You can shoot through that? I hate you. I can probably... That's not right. There we go. Quick scope your ass. Ow! This thing does fuck all for damage at range. Let me quick scope. Ow! Andromeda was 2017, so the last game was in 2017. It's been a while. Alright. Oh, you're blocked. Holy fuck. Alright. We gotta move. I liked Andromeda. Andromeda was fun, I just don't remember a damn thing. I'm using up everything I got here, aren't I? Oh, here's one. I would have so missed that. I don't know if we're gonna play Andromeda. I might wait till Mass Effect 4 gets announced, or if I really want to play more Mass Effect, I guess I can play Andromeda, but I think it's gonna wait. Last one has to be here. It's gotta be. That's not the one I wanted. Holy fuck! Get his ass!
Would you ever eat an ostrich egg?
Huh?
Would you ever eat an ostrich egg?
Oh yeah, all like 2,000 calories of it?
Yeah, but it has like 400. How many grams of protein again?
All you need in a day.
So if you're ever short on your protein, just cut it up in half and eat one half for lunch and one half for supper.
That egg is literally the same as the pizza we made.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Alright, uh-oh. We only have a minute to find this last one. I have no idea where the fuck it is.
A big ass deviled egg you could make with it.
Oh god. Where is it? Uh-oh. This place is gonna blow up. I don't know where this last thing is. There's 2 charges remaining. And I'm sitting here. Uh-oh. We are fucked. It's over. It is Jover. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I found one. It's over. Motherfucker! I went the wrong fucking way.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Alright.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I had it! Alright, let's keep the show moving then. Protect me! Now I know where they all are. Now we won't have a problem. I can't get them to jam up their weapons, huh? That works. All right. Ah! Show your head, piggy! Man, fuck you. How about that? I miss Mass Effect 2 reckon. I'm not gonna say that. I have no idea what I'm talking about. There was an ability to just kind of just make him float up in the air that the squad mate had. There we go. That melee just knocks him the fuck out, don't it? Kind of OP. I'm not gonna lie. There's the beacon. All right, here we go. Kind of cool looking.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
What the hell?
Damn dog. That's that. Roll credits.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
But tell me why. I haven't played this game in 10 years. I forget.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Chakwas? You got a big ass neck, Shepard. You know that?
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Welcome in, Ellie. How's that effect going? We are enjoying it. We. Right, Nuka Love?
Yes.
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Sure. Alright, very interesting. A vision. Our death. Just like that, Mass Effect is immediately captivating me. Now, it captivated me 10 years ago, too, so, like, of course I was gonna like it, but...
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Everyone on this ship has to do his or her part, Williams. Remember that.
Understood, sir.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
No dialogue?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
No. I have a locker? How about here? Nameless NPCs. It is so fucking hot in the office. I tell you right now, the door's closed.
Do you want a fan?
No, I feel like the fan would cause problems with the mic. You see, now when you say like I'm hot and I'm like, really? It's because I sit in this fucking incubator of an office when I stream, so I'm kind of used to it. That's why I just wear shorts and stuff like that. I'm fine, but goddamn, it is hot. It is hot in here. I wonder if maybe if I open the door and put the fan from a distance, it wouldn't, I feel like if I can feel a fan, the mic can hear the fan. So I don't. Okay.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
That's what she said.
Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
What happens if you have to wait for clearance? Can you just like float in place? I feel like you're gonna keep going, right?
Proceed to dock 422.
Also, commercially speaking, how many docks could you have? How many individuals could actually own their own ship?
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Hey, fucking men! Same things airport do, I'd guess. You just be circling around. What happens at like Space Walmart or Space Costco? You just circle around all those ships? Or would you have to... I feel like it'd be like one ship per bloodline. Ooh, wow. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol. I know Mass Effect 2 and 3 have side quests that are important. I don't know about the first game though.
I understand what you're saying.
Oh, you're gonna love all these characters. Nuka love.
Yeah.
Oh, put that away.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think.
Or species.
Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions.
Okay, honey, I gotta go.
This territory has expanded.
Okay, I love you. Have a good stream.
Love you too.
The Citadel.
Bye.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Sure. Now, journal-wise, little assignments, unusual readings, blah blah blah. Alright. Little stuff we can do, I suppose.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Up on the right. Thank you. There's like 5 side quests that are really important, but a lot of things pop up later. I feel like we should just do as much as we can, yeah? I won't go out of my way to find them, but I should do the ones that I find, I think is what I would be doing. Is this the place? Diplomats. More diplomats. No. Oh, I reckon there's a little marker on my map. I should probably use that.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind.
Kinda?
Forget I asked.
Sorta?
Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay, how about the attitude towards humans?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Yeah.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
What job did you pick for Shepard? What do you mean? When I did his thing? When I selected him? I just selected, though looking at Shepard's back, I'm guessing you're a soldier. I would believe so, because I just chose the default male Shepard. That's what won the vote. So I figured we were just doing that.
The Citadel, after the...
Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna say I'm a soldier. How can you tell? The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new home, our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking ETA cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. This is how we're gonna pick up side quests. Gotta be here somewhere then.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
Hi.
Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Soldier has access to every weapon type. If I remember correctly, you wouldn't have all the gun types here in other classes, like Infiltrator as Sniper and Pistol. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess. I just chose what was, the default.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited
She a sex
her
worker?
at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Very expensive entertainment.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I like it. We should go to both of them.
Goodbye.
In time.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Then why would you give me the answer, the option to fucking talk to you, huh? How about that, huh? Whatever. You're just a worker. I don't ever recall having dialogue with one of them. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I've been here, but it was a dead end. I see the thing on my map. Okay. This was just the wrong way, I guess.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your... Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Okay. I was kind of getting distracted. I actually have no idea what the fuck she said. It's okay. So, unless that map marker means transport, is there a map? There's a map. Yeah, okay, so it means transition. Destination is the flag. Okay. Do I need to travel then? I think I need to get to the tower, right? Right? Citadel, expose Saren. Yeah. I'm going to the Citadel. The Citadel Tower to meet with the people.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I like Garrus. They ain't gonna listen to me. It's the best boy. Garrus, 100%.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on it. The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Alright.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Let's talk about how I forgot to switch the scene over.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn... I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself.
Actually, I'm about to do all your work.
So long, and good luck with the scanning.
It's 3-player co-op. You can solo it, but it really isn't balanced for it. Can be a good time with friends, but a bit frustrating with randoms. I can see that for sure.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Been getting bad review from balancing. From what I can tell, it's a junior developer leading the project, not the main guy. I'm not too mad with it and all because they're trying something new. Sure? I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. I just don't like roguelikes. This is a completely biased reaction for me. I don't like roguelikes. Keep them away. I can appreciate Last of Us No Return because the gameplay is so good. And there's no story tied behind it. It's when there's stories locked behind it. Looking at you, God of War. No, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And God of War. And God of War. Fuck you, God of War. That was garbage. I hated that so much. It was awful. Is this where I need to go to travel? No, this is the fucking... where you talk to the damn people. Sheesh, where the hell am I going? Also, I just realized something about keybinds while I was on my break. I could totally have the secondary button be shift. I totally could. Like that. And it doesn't remove that one. So now I can run. There we go. So my little rant about them being the same fucking bind is gone now. I feel like you should be able to sprint longer than that, Shepard. The gear can't be that heavy. To each their own. Night Rain having Elden Ring as base gives it a lot to work with. Sure. Sure. That's fair. There's room because the challenge is to not die in a roguelike, and the whole basis of Elden Ring is you're gonna die.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
We all hate politics. Politics suck. They truly do. This fucking blister. I have a blister on my middle finger from playing guitar. And, you know, I just happen to have to push down W like the entire time I play this fucking game. And it hurts. So where do I find this place, huh? The fuck is that?
Believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Controlling the narrative. Part of the co-op mechanic is that your team can run and get you back up. Instead of a revive animation, it just do damage to them. Oh. So it's like a trade-off. Would you rather have your buddy or your health?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
The stubborn jelly?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
It is not preaching the state.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
No, it's running to your teammate and swing your sword at them, damaging them until they get up. Okay. Taking your eye off the ball. I don't fucking know what to do about this.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble. What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
$150 credits? This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers. This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
I have no idea how many credits I actually had. I don't know where I can even see that. Oh, it's here. All right, that's not a problem then. Do I want to change my assault rifle to the Banshee? Or the Avenger? The Avenger for sure, probably. The extra damage, but this one, little. But I will use. I have no idea. That one's pretty well rounded, right? And if you hit more shots, then you'll do more damage per second than a heavier weapon. But probably doesn't really matter. Damage, but lose accuracy. Yeah. I think I'd rather just have the accuracy. I'm on mouse and keyboard. This one is a little different. I think we'll just keep doing what we're using for the assault rifle anyway. Shotgun. I got multiple hurricanes. Damage per second. That's just outright better. Then that one's even better. Equip. Boom. Pistol. I have the Kessler. That is that an infamous reference? That's just better in every way. Why was I not using that? Yeah, would keep on doing that. The sniper rifle. This one is better. For sure. Now compared to the Reaper, why would you name your weapon the Reaper? I always play like Infiltrator or Adept. Honestly, with Soldier, I'm not familiar with most of the weapons. Yeah, I wouldn't really know because Infiltrator is just sniper and pistol, and I like pistols. I think pistols are pretty cool, especially with their accuracy, right? When you consider that accuracy is a huge difference, and the damage per second is more. This makes the pistol my best weapon, technically. So now I don't know about I know in Mass Effect 2 you could, but you could choose to have your helmet on or your helmet off. Oh, toggle helmet. But then you can also toggle your helmet to have the visor and not just like the full face thing and not just the little visor. I also have leveling up that I can do, eh? Maybe I'll put something into pistols. Can't be an infamous reference. Mass Effect 1 is 2 years older than it. Oh, okay. Well, I was talking with my buddy at work, and we were saying how I have all these points. Let's just do it, yeah. How do I put the points in? Or was that me spending my points? That was me spending my points, wasn't it? Oh. Let's do this one. Opening up new dialogue options. 100%. Okay, I see now. Do they share points? First aid. They don't share points, so I really could just do that. Boom. I'm just pushing buttons now. Now, what's the point of increasing her health? Sure. Do you want a tip to help out, like, point-wise? Yeah, sure. I'll take it. I prefer Mass Effect 2 and 3's armor designs because they're customizable and have helmets that cover the whole head. Yes, I remember for Mass Effect 2, I did that. I tried to keep the helmet on as much as possible because the voice modulator, it felt so cool. I felt like a bounty hunter. I loved it. I loved it so much. All right, I'm trying to get to the Korra's den. I feel like I'm never gonna get used to where the hell I'm going. There is a map, so if I do get lost, I suppose I could just boom. Because apparently Dead Space 2 had a Mass Effect themed DLC suit. I could see that because it's both EA. I could totally see that. Where the fuck would I find Korra's den? Right there. There you go. There you go. That's simple. A gentleman's club in the wards. Good thing NukaDud is gone. Am I? Oh, never mind. Leveled up.
Area secure.
Throw in Paragon and get Charm. If Renegade, do Intimidate. I think it was just a point in every other level and you should be good. You see, I have no idea where I'm gonna go. I'm not like trying to do just Paragon and Renegade only options. Kinda just going with what I feel. So I have no idea. You're just standing there!
I got business here, but not with you. Go. Not now. What? Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
The other best boy. 100%. I like Rex. Madam, I couldn't help but notice that your pants were missing fucking ass! Ah! And then I could totally sit down and be like, hey NukaDud, you totally could. This isn't a game. And it's not even a Rockstar. Then you could sit forward. I'm thinking, what the fuck? Someone put that in there. Alright. Alright. This is what people wanted Neon to be in Starfield.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. biggest mistake of my life.
I thought you were gonna say you took an arrow in the knee.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
I just need to know where Garrus is.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
In spite of all you've done to them, eventually they will hate you. I think that's what Goblin says. It's true though.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Damn!
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Alright, away I go.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Me too. So, the other side of the wards, huh? Well, this is not, this is a store. What kind of store? You are speakable.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
And just like that, I can compare. I'm fine. I think the Normandy gets a shop. And it's like the best shop. The medical clinic. Perfect. Oh.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard! I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises. But if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Alright. Normandy gets access to every other shop if you buy the permits, but you get taxed for delivery. I feel like eventually money stops being a problem. That happens in every game.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Finally, some action!
Can I throw him? Where's that guy?
All clear.
Is it? Okay.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay, thanks to you, all of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There's no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the
So
only ones
simple.
going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Current squad. I'll take Garrus, and I will take, I like how it just tells you who your other mates are gonna be already. Right? Which is kind of bad, but I imagine this is the Quarian we're going after. Polly is her name? And Liara. I'll take Ashley. Yeah. I didn't pay attention to where I was going. Speak to Rex. At the CSEC Academy. You can meet him there if you want to speak with him. There's little tiny things happening here. Reporter's request. Inform the CSEC officer. Oh. I just didn't say anything about that. Scan the keepers, and then some outside stuff. The CSEC Academy. Where might I find that? Down. There we go.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger.
So I'm missing XP because I didn't talk to that dude.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
You know what? As long as the officers aren't being brutalizing bastards, I love me a good cop.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Nothing cool about police brutality. And a couple bad apples spoil the whole bunch. I haven't met a bad cop at all. The only time I've really interacted with cops have been
In light of the
good
recent
experiences.
attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Welcome to CSEC. Ah.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Which means I'll take Garrus and Rex. Alright. I want to say it's this way then. Figured Fist would have been back at Cora's den, yeah?
Okay, Julie. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry. Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who wanted us to scam the Keepers.
Do you know about him?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Hello, Commander.
We got a lot of things to wrap up before we leave the Citadel. Tracking terminal. Well, this was a dead end. Where the fuck is this guy? Thought I was in the C-Sec Academy. Take down Fist. Oh yeah, I was right. He was at the chorus den. He's got the bouncer there. That's okay then. We'll go and take care of the other stuff. We'll go talk to fucking the Solarian. Torin? Was that his name? I'm very bad at paying attention to things like that. I don't know if this is a subtitle effect or what, but I find myself always struggling to... I read and I don't really listen.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll.
Sure.
Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
I like it. Okay. So I don't really know how to help Emily with her investigation.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this mod.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Maybe.
Show me what you've got.
Maybe.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
That's expensive stuff that I cannot afford. I can maybe sell some stuff down the road though. Stuff has like no value.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
I always thought autographs were weird. I understand a picture, but an autograph, why would you want to sign it? It's proof that, like, that you've seen someone, but there he is, Corbin. But like, it's, I just think that autographs are a little weird. Is that just me? Cause like, all right, paper, you sign it, right? You know, if I was right, and I did a little scribble or something, right? You know, blah blah. I have no idea how I would sign something as NukaDud, to be honest with you. So please, just picture. But like, you would think like, unless people think the signature means something, which really doesn't. Like anyone could do that scribble. I'm not looking to see if that is an accurate scribble, but a picture's like, hey, you know, I'd rather just take a picture, right? People like to sign things to sell them, you know, or have things signed to get them sold.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Just tell me everything you know.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I should kill both of you idiots.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole, or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
Oh, I guess we're gonna go talk to Jalid now. The Keepers. So mysterious. Oh, Ben! I hate that. Not gonna kill you, dude. Just relax. It's alright. I don't know if that was the right choice. Like, should we learn about the Keepers? Like, that sounds kind of... Oh.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than C-Sec?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
And where were you again? Was it here? Yeah, it was. Jalid.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
This is serious, Jalid. You could spend the rest of your life locked up.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
Too late, Volus. You had your chance.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
I can't let your actions go unpunished.
No, please. I'll do anything. I've got credits. Let me go and you can have them. All of them.
What's going on over here? Is this Volus causing you some trouble, Commander?
Everything's okay, officer. Thanks for asking.
If you say so. I'll be right over here if you change your mind.
Thank you. That was too close.
Now you can return the favor by filling up my bank account.
Oh, right. There you go. That's just about everything I've got.
There.
Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance, I promise you.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it. Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck, and so long.
So... we can still scan Keepers, but they're gonna stop doing their thing. Is that the best outcome, I think? Maybe we can learn about the Keepers. I feel like we're not gonna find out a damn thing about these Keepers.
Must be hard for you, Garrus, knowing that the person behind all this death and destruction is a Turian Spectre.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Glad to hear it. I was losing sleep over the prospect of people not loving the Turians.
Okay, where to now? I still need to see this. The fan. The fan. Okay, boom. Expose Saren. He's in the lower wards. I still need to visit the Citadel Tower again. I think we'll take transit there and quickly wrap that up, and then we'll go see Fist.
I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
Only an idiot hopes for combat while flying in a stealth ship.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
This isn't a strategy simulation. If those new tactics don't work, we're salvage.
I mean, he's got a point, like you do have this advantage, right? Can I scan you?
Do you really think we'll find him down here? He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Oh.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
Oh.
That's the point. We want him.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Okay, here we are. Close to Citadel Tower. The preaching Hanar. Where's the CSEC officer? Where did he go? Where the fuck? I would like to know. Oh God.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Where the fuck is he? In the Presidium. Which we are at. Right? Yes. He's like disappeared.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation. Happy to help. This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded.
Or is that how we finish this? That is how we finish this. Okay. Alright, meanwhile, this one we can't just, mark on the map. Alright. That's fine. Take down Fisk, Korra's Den. Let's get there. Get it. Where's the nearest fast travel thing? Put that away.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to behind. The keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel.
That's all for now.
Thank
I don't
you
care.
for using Avina.
Where's the
Have a
thing?
pleasant day.
Is that a mini mass relay? It is. Well, I don't need to go to Citadel Tower. Where's the where's the thingy? Can we get rid of that? We can. All right, I'll keep running around looking for the thingy. It's got to be close, yeah. The wards. Oh, there's one. Okay, take me to Korra's Den, please. Huh. I want to go this way.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist, no.
Oh! Keep this going. Can I use... And then you can warp.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Can you only do renegade dialogue options if you do renegade points? I'll take all. I wonder if your weapons carry across I should probably get some cover. You need to have enough Renegade / Paragon points, so choosing one or the other. So I can't just choose Renegade choices if I've chosen more Paragon choices.
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides, we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Yeah, sure. I don't exactly know where I'm going. Shit. All right, markets in the wards. There's nowhere else you can go. Lower markets, here we go. Open up. Open sesame. Oh God. Open! We got 3 minutes, Nuka Club.
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
And get him! Ah! Ah! It's overheated. It's fucked. It's fucked. Use this one. Ah!
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge.
Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
What kind of evidence did you find? How did you get it?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
We've already seen a Reaper, though.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
What's hard for me is...
I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
You know, what I think is hard is, like, it's hard to consider, bringing kind of, like, who do you choose every time it asks you, right? I'd assume you just choose all the same people, right? You can come with to the thing. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the council, return to the tower, yep. Like, I wonder if there's a thing like, oh, it would be useful to bring them or someone else. Whoever, right? The fuck are you?
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
The expensive bar, huh? And he pointed this way. You're talking about Flux? Or here. Bosker.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nurali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nurali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
I'll tell Mr. Baccia about this. It might make it easier for him to understand.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Please let me know if you have any other
questions. Reasonable case? I mean, I would think so, right? I mean...
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body for important tests.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Mr. Baccia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
She died a hero, Mr. Baccia, and now she has a chance to save even more lives.
It doesn't matter. She's dead.
Exactly.
I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today.
Exactly.
Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
I'm glad he was kind of reasonable about it. I mean, this is true. This is all true. All right. To the tower. And we need to go this way.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
This sounds like the Jedi Council not believing the Sith have returned.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Why do you talk like that, Udina? Just talk like... I
thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.